Hello and welcome to Season 6 of VollGazzRacing here at Jerez for the pre-season test. The first test to come is for Division 2. I'm joined here alongside Season 5 Division 2 champion Finley and Season 1
Hello.
and Season 5 Division 1 champion Nelson.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yes, we are back. Season 6 this year already. So we have the two Sky Fintias going out. Mogsy, of course, he is unknown territory. Let me say it like that. He was on the factory Ducati in Season 1 and is back on the GP19, but in a different form. So let's see what this test brings us today.
Nelson, your mic is fine, by the way.
Okay, thank you. I've seen the two guys lag a bit, but I think it stabilized itself on my screen.
Yeah. So what I've seen on social media, these are the two who have worked together the most as a team.
Yeah. What I've seen too. Well, I've seen a lot of course they have their own Instagram account, and I've seen their work. We're quite good together. So we might see one of those in the test. See them both running a practice start.
Yeah, and I can imagine.
Go for it, Tim.
Yeah, I can imagine seeing these guys running most laps this test together. And I think they're looking like a pretty strong team for the upcoming season. So watch out for these two.
It could be a really strong team, but I have to plug my own academy in here. We have some riders that are in my academy, and behind the scenes we have been working on some things. So you could be seeing some things that might, might
looking
bring
forward to
happiness
seeing when Touch gets out on track. He not here today. And same with Max.
Yeah.
And Aaron as well.
Yeah.
And see what these guys can do.
We have to pay attention to Max's internet connection today. It's not looking that stable just now, but.
Also, Break Wings, Howland, Siege's brother, if you remember him from 2 seasons ago, on the same bike he's on now.
Yep. F-Toon's going out pits.
Oh, there's been a crash between Mogsy and Breakwing, it looks like. No, it's not. They've both crashed at separate points. Never mind. I've jumped to conclusions. They've just crashed at the exact same time.
Yep, the first 2 crashes of the session already, eh? One by a rookie and one by a veteran, you can say. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We have 2 reps on us, one being one of the Division 2 champions' brother. So can he live up to that and be the next one? Who knows? See that? I think Davies is on a proper lap here. Is running number 55 of this season, mixed with yellow and blue.
I wonder what Jensen is doing in this session, if he could just do a race well or maybe some practice the pace, extending. Just doing guys in the first bit of the line.
36.4 is the first banker lap time from J. Davies. Legendary then still on 2 red sectors. Aaron also 2 red sectors and a personal best. So the first 2 sectors doesn't seem to be that great from the J. Davies, but we can see what Aaron can do coming up to the last corner. But of course, it's just a private test, so they will be testing a load of things on the setup, of course. Get a better feel on the bike, get more understanding of how to be faster.
Wow, that's close.
And Aaron, 7 out of a second at the end there, but Max on the 3 red sector there.
He's not. He's only in sector. Some lags happen there for Max. But Legendary has just crashed at turn 12.
Oh, so he lost that lap time.
No, he still got it for some reason, but he went down.
No, yeah, 20 seconds off. Yeah, you can see it like that. Oh, let's see.
Brake wing next on the line.
Ooh, Moxie is getting held up now. But he goes out of the way, so I think it's all right here. Or not. Alright, let's see what Moxie can do, despite him being a bit held up, but that's shouldn't be too much of a problem here.
Oh my god.
Oh! Okay.
Ex-teammates there.
Max is lagging quite a bit.
Yeah, it's not it's not really stable, let me tell you that. Oh. Okay, I think we can give Max like a warning or something. I don't know what he's doing. Alright then. Legendary again on 2 red sectors, but also was his other Yamaha colleague Aaron goes back into the pits as well.
Looking forward to see what Legendary can do. He's back on the Yamaha for this season, so that's looking pretty strong so far. I wonder what he's just working on, or maybe some race setting or something like that. But
that could be. I can let's see what his tires. 5,000 of a second. The top 3 are looking on the fire pace right now. Just 7,000 covers the whole top 3 right now. That's amazing.
I must say, Brakeman has a very different style to his brother.
Oh yeah, it's very subtle and the bike doesn't move around as much.
Yeah, you wait till you see Howland on that in in about half an hour's time. Yeah,
then you can see the difference between the two.
He approaches sector 1 now, talking about him, just comes out of the mark. His powers is on there. Taking the vacant seat that was left open by me.
Yep. Here we go then. Ooh, Moxie had a big moment there on the Marquez corner. So I see some of the guys are really pushing the bikes immediately.
Tums with the red sector 1.
Yep, also very much improved rider from last season. Of course, moved up to the factory seat, and I think it's all about more improvements this season. Goes pretty good through that. Another red sector for Tooms there. Is running a beautiful blue on the Yamaha.
Legendary
on the Repsol Honda. Of course, we saw Alex Marquez using that color scheme on the Repsol. Now we have Tooms running that on the Repsol. So let's see what he can do in the 3rd sector as well. He's seeming to nail the apexes. He has a personal best in the 3rd sector, but of course that's how it works. As he doesn't have a time set on the leaderboard right now, so let's see what he can do in the last sector. Can he bring it back?
It definitely seems like Davies has something in the 3rd sector.
Yeah, he definitely has something over other riders in the 3rd sector.
But
Here we go.
Davies looks like
very good.
It's like he's making that Ducati work through there, and Tums across the line.
Oh yeah, okay. Tums lost 2 tenths. He's just 5th place, but he's just 2 tenths away. It's not that.
Well, I'm looking forward to see.
Oh, Max.
Whoa, Max!
Oh, that was very close.
Okay, my question is he trying to race?
No.
Because if that would be me, I would create a tiny gap between people because I'm, I mean, maybe
like
he's
in
trying to do like a little race simulation. I think Breakwing ran out of fuel. He's standing still. Yeah, he ran out of fuel.
And that's him out of the session, isn't it?
No. You get sent back to the pits, and then you can just.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of a different version.
Oh.
Tums looks like he's standing out towards with that very nice blue number he has on the front of. It's on the but it's backing off a bit from that.
Is he? Okay, I thought you
Right,
running out of fuel then.
I'm so This is impossible to calculate what he's doing with his internet. I'm sorry, but it's so unstable. And it has been since last season.
I must say, Davies is looking very strong in the pace that he seems to be doing.
What the? He's going off-road, guys. He's going off-road. He's missing the pits. Oh, he does the Marquez and goes,
Jensen follows him into the pits. And that means Tums and Aaron, the only two out on track.
Oh, man.
This is perfect for these guys. They have clean air in front of them to try and do. Ooh, Aaron jumping all over the curve there.
I can't believe this man is not using his test helmet.
Is he not?
No. But no worries. I mean, tiny disrespect is always allowed.
Tums also looking very strong as well. Interesting to see if some of them might be hiding their pace in these sessions, or some of them might be actually showing their real pace to try and show the others what they're up against. But it's interesting to see some of these sessions, what their tactics are. I know
Definitely.
many people have different approach to the test sessions. Like I know myself, I like to do the race runs a lot, test out what tyres the best, but everyone else says their different way of doing it. Like how do you do it, Nelson?
Oh yeah, I mean how I attacked previous preseason testing is simple. Like in season 2 we implemented. I think that's the first time we implemented that format to do a preseason test, and there basically we tried to work together a lot. So the teammate and I, Deck and me, was trying to get me a bit faster on that track and on that bike. Because I wasn't really feeling the Yamaha on that point of time, but we were just got to work together, shadowing each other, following each other around the track, and then do a couple of hot laps. But how I am going to attack it right now is just gonna go out there, get to know the bike for a few laps on my base setup from last season. And I'm gonna work on that base setup and just make it another base setup for coming season. And do some race runs because the consistency needs to be there on Ducati as well. And if I can manage that, then I can definitely push again for the 3rd title.
Yeah. These guys Aaron seems to be setting his pace on what he's made of now. Red sectors, making that Yamaha work around. Yeah, and I think
From what I can see, Aaron and Toombs are the two that are looking very stable.
Yeah.
Not connection wise, but on the bike they seem so smooth. They get the apexes. They they're quite already smooth with the bike. So that's a good sign. Here we go to 10s, 36.2 for Aaron Jack and top the session for now.
I noticed these guys are probably doing roughly the same thing. They're both out on track for a pretty long time, so working on how they feel on the bike. Just there's a great way of like coming into a new season. Aaron's coming onto a different bike. He's coming from the Ducati, so he's getting as much track time as possible. They're learning all the how the Yamaha handles different towards the Ducati, especially in different parts. They're different between the two bikes, but I like what he's doing there.
Yeah, definitely. Hey Jack, so next season we will have a completely open playing field for the championship. Of course, nobody can really predict what's gonna happen because all the fast guys are all to Division 1 or not here anymore. So it's gonna be very open up. Everybody has an equal chance to get the championship done. What do you think will be the key part for one of these guys to win the championship? What do they need to do?
Well, they need to find some consistency and just overall improve in every single area you can. But then it's going to just come
Yeah,
down to, I think, just natural racecraft as well, and who puts in the most time and effort. Because if
yeah,
you're going to go off
definitely.
last season, it'd be touch, but given what I've seen the work from Davies and Muggsy, and then you got Aaron who's on a bike he prefers, Legendary's back on a bike he prefers, Toombs is on a factory spec of the bike he was on last year. Um,
Max is on a quicker bike than
Yeah,
he
and
prefers the
don't forget
Yamaha a lot.
we have Wigan being Aaron's teammate who became second last race in the Division One and did a really good pace. So I think he is also one of the guys that has the experience and will be doing very good. But we'll
Also
have to
hit
wait
stick
for
as
that.
well.
Yeah, definitely.
He's still on the Suzuki and he's pretty good. And I know I remember battling against him in the first round last season at Phillip Island. He overtook him on the penultimate lap, but he was in the podium fight with me, and he looks pretty strong as well. As long as he have the consistency to come to every round, then he can be one of them as well. But looking forward to see what these guys will do. Who will
Yeah,
be the
definitely.
next champion? And then I think that'd be the onto the third. This is the third season of Division Two, if I'm right.
Oh
Fourth.
yeah. Oh yeah, yes. We started season 3 and it's now season 6. So yeah, the third season of.
this is the fourth season.
Oh yeah,
This is the third season of it being under the name of Division 2.
yeah, yeah.
National close, very close. Then champions of Matthias, Howlin, and me so far.
Yeah. Matthias and Howling both being very dominant. So yeah, that was good to
Yeah,
see.
very
And then
yeah,
you and the PTR having a very tight championship battle throughout the whole season. So I definitely think last season was the best season of the junior. Yeah, it was called the junior class, but the Division 2 class of VollGazzRacing. So I really enjoyed watching that. So that was a really great season.
yeah,
In both classes, to be honest, was I think the best championship battles in my opinion, with
yeah. There are
points
many,
going
many.
into the races. Like
Yeah,
for example, uh, me and Kami went with like 5 point difference into the last round, but that was a round that I was only 1 point in front, and all those type of things are very interesting to watch. And
yeah,
you and Peter are going into the last round tied, just like F1 just now, and it's just all crazy. So I think that was the
yeah.
best
And
season.
also a lot of people involved in the championship towards the latter stages of the championship. Like Craig was involved in the
Yeah,
fight until last couple of rounds. So was Jack. He was involved in the fight. Fadley put in a late charge towards him, but it was just a bit too close to the
too
end.
late.
Howland was
Yeah,
up
it was
there at
just
the
too late.
start. Nelson 99 was there as well. So
Yeah, it was an interesting season. Very interesting.
yeah,
Of course, we cannot forget the first round of Division 1, the qualifying session being covered in 9/10.
yeah.
It was the season was very interesting. So let's hope on the same thing next season or coming
I
season.
think Max is lagged out.
No, he's still here. Okay. No, I know what you mean. Yeah. I think he's lagging out because he's doing circle. Yep.
Oh, Aaron's gone down. Oh god.
Ooh. All right,
And I
Marty. Then.
think Aaron and this very tight session so far. I think Breakwing's just getting used to that Honda. Need some time with need some development time with it. They don't have they only have a limited time to get as much bike knowledge before the race weekend starts. So they need to get used to it. And this session is perfectly for that. As you see, most of these guys putting in the work and Moxie looks set to go to the top of it. And I'm excited to see Moxie this season to see if he can return to his former self.
I hope so. That's what I hoped actually last season when he made the switch from Petronas to Honda when he was determined to come back. I actually hoped it as he topped the session, of course. So I hope to see other Monty, and he had the chance to win the championship on that Yamaha on season 4.
Yeah.
When he had that battle with Howling, he had the chance, but he just let it go really. So let's see what he can do coming season. But this is
Yeah,
probably one of
honestly.
his best chances.
Speaking to him as well, he said to me it was very hard to get used to that Honda. It's a very hard bike to set up as well. He found it difficult. But I think one of the reasons he struggled the most is his riding style was very not suited for that kind of bike. That's why it suits kind of Ducati. That's why you see him doing pretty well here, and as well as season 1, was it? Season 2?
Yeah, I mean, season 1. I mean, in season 1, he won his first race at Laguna Seca, one of the hardest tracks on this game. He won a race there on that Ducati. So I mean, I think it's just something love related on that GP19. Of course, I won that championship as well on that GP20, but yeah, now I'm back on that Ducati. So I mean, the Ducati is on average a good bike.
Have we returned to Laguna Seca since season 1?
No.
No, so
that was a terrible race for me. But we're returning this on this calendar.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to it, but sure.
I mean, Moxie could be because maybe he can become the second ever person to win that.
It would be definitely something he would be looking forward to, I think, or not. But you know, he won his first race there, so.
Depends how much different it is compared to the other game as well.
Yeah, exactly.
The same bike really as well. There's a higher spec Ducati. So, but maybe he might find that something like shown in this test so far. And I've noticed Tums has been out on track a very long time, so I think he's just getting used to this Honda, which is very good to see at Tums. And great to see him this season. The amount of improvement he's shown, get further up to the top of the field.
Definitely.
Last season you saw a massive improvement. Same with Touch as well. There's one of them saw massive improvement going over the season, along with mostly all the other guys. That very interesting season to watch last season. But back for the new one this season. It's gonna be epic, I think.
Yep.
Especially when you have 3 contenders that ain't here today and that joining us as well.
Yeah, we're definitely missing some 3 fast people here. But yeah, I mean, that's what it is. You know, for round 1 we have to back for Saturday's qualifying. Oh yeah, another thing for the people that didn't know and didn't catch on to it, we are removing the pre-practice format. Unfortunately, it was of course a very realistic aspect to VollGazz, but the attendance was just way too low for our liking. So to spend our time and get home to host the session, it's unfortunate. So we have to switch, and yeah, we have to just go on with it. But Saturday will remain, so we'll do Saturday, Sunday. So Saturday qualifying, same times, everything, and on yeah, Sunday the race, same times too. So yeah, that's just how we're gonna do it. You know, but I'm still looking forward to it.
Yeah. Jensen approaching the camera corner to go across the line, and bit of a colour pattern sequence in there, and he goes very close to his teammates. So this guy, I think he's just run out of fuel as well. Was that him going very slow?
Do you guys still hear me well? Because my AirPods just went out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect timing that for Jensen. That tank must have been as empty as possible, so he got the bike as light as possible for that run.
Definitely, and definitely now everyone's getting out. The track is a bit more rubberized, so you know, some spots a bit more grip, a bit more better front feeling. I see brake wing pushing the bike a bit more. I see the thing moving a bit more than it used to. So I think he's finding the grips with it as well. Here we go now, Aaron again, 3 red sectors. But he seemed to lose it a lot in the 4th sector, so let's see what he can do.
Looking pretty solid so far.
Ooh, that's the elimination. Yep. That's the corner that pretty much everyone got to meet in the past and now.
Could imagine surely it would have put him near enough top of the
Yeah,
session.
surely it would be a good time there. But I mean, he has another try. He has another 19 minutes to do so.
Jack, who have you been impressed with so far in this session so far?
I would say the Sky bikes.
Yeah,
So they're
Yeah,
just they're both were 1 and 2 leading the session, so showing that they are actually working together well, and obviously assuming that everyone's showing their hand, it looks like they've got a strong package. But obviously we don't have everyone here, so obviously
yeah.
don't know everyone's strategy. But it looks like Boggs and Davies have definitely put the most work in so far.
Missing two
yeah.
of the Ducatis, the Touch and Craven, the other Yamaha, and the other Suzuki.
Ooh. Moxie, the first one to dip into the 35s. We have 35.6
Stretching
from
the
the Skybike.
goalposts.
But
Yeah,
Aaron is
very.
still on the red sector, so I mean, he all for something here. I think he just put enough fuel in for a few laps back to back. He lost in the third sector though. The Skybikes really seem to have something in the third sector. It just seeming to make it work there. But what can Aaron do? He
Looks
is
like he's
very
flying
cautious
through it
there.
so far.
Brakes really hard into the last corner. I think he gets it
Very
good.
nice.
Yep, he gets it how it's supposed to be. Shoots that Yamaha with that little bit of power that it still has, and it shoots to
Very nice.
also a 35. So only two people in the 35. So far, he crashes immediately. Uh,
Breakawing looks like he's found something.
yeah, he's looking a bit more comfortable. Let me tell you that. I don't think it's gonna be an amazing lap time from what I've seen so far, but I think he is definitely improving, and that's the important part. Oh, and he
Oh
Oh,
no!
crashes.
I think because I think that
so
lap was going to be a big improvement because when
Yeah,
I saw the lap that he's currently got, the last corner he was extremely cautious.
yeah. Now he is really pushing it. I think. I think
yeah,
Howling is might sitting there in the room with him, giving him some tips on how to ride
yeah.
it, and he's now a bit pushing the bike. So that's like, I mean, he's doing. You know, you don't have to improve your time, but he's definitely
Yeah.
improving on the bike. So you can see it.
I saw a bit of his brother in him and coming into that final corner as well. That slide,
Yeah,
that was
definitely,
sliding
he was
on.
really pushing the front. But now he is getting to meet the aspect of the front end of the Honda. It's not an easy one, but you know.
Like he's just struggling to get the last corner
Yeah,
correct.
it's really what I've seen is the first corner, penultimate corner, and the last corner is the one where people struggle with the most. But so far, fastest 35.6 from Moxie. Moxie showing what he can do, but let's see if he can remain that. Davies also a very, very good session from him. Invalidated his lap time along with legendary Aaron and Brakeling. All right. I'm gonna look at everybody's tires a bit and see if they all change tires or if someone is on a long run. I think Aaron is on a soft medium. The front end is looking a bit low. The medium in the rear is very good still. I think he is doing a bit of runs back to back. Same for legendary. Same for Tooms. Tooms is really doing a racing relation. I think his tires are not looking that good, but I think he's just staying out, staying out. And all the others just went on new tires for I think hot lap. So that's I think the program they're gonna run today. So let's see what's gonna happen next. Ooh, I noticed Moxie is really really trying to find the limit of the sky bike. He's hitting every curve. He's just on the limit, and so I think he's really trying to find something in that old GP19 to gain advantage from. Maybe find something new. But for now, it's not working yet. But he's popping a wheelie on the back straight. But I think he's overall happy with it. He put in the work for it, so that's a good way to end. Not end. Start. Oh my god.
Break on for an improvement currently. He improves by over a second. He just doesn't seem to have the confidence to fully tip it in, because when he does tip it in, that happens.
Yep.
Boxing really found the limits on GP19.
Aaron is playing some mind games here with Jay Davies. What are these two doing? He tried for a toe, but Davies was like, no, not today. Oh, and there he goes again. He moves over, and now he has legendary for a reference.
So Jensen's backed off massively, so no toe for Aaron there.
So you have Davies and Aaron together on track. Currently in the first sector.
Yep, we found this way behind him.
Apparently Jensen has set 3 red sectors in the first sector.
Yeah.
Yep, I mean, somehow that works. Each season we find new bugs or glitches in this game. It's very amusing. Let's hope next game is a bit more league friendly. That's thing. That's the only thing I ask. Just a bit more league friendly. I don't need new features.
Breakwing looks like he's on an improvement. Yesterday was, but not anymore.
Yeah, Davies is running onto curbs. Lost a bit of time there. We go there, Breakwing. Yeah, he is struggling with 2 things: the tip-in point and the extending of the exits.
Yes.
He did it there. Let's see if this improvement is huge. Not a huge improvement, but every improvement counts.
He's chipping off the lap time there every single lap.
Yep.
So slowly bringing it down, which is a sign of progress during this session. I think he's brought it down from 6 seconds so far. So it's pretty good progress if Monty returns out on track. Times improves and he's now within a second.
So it definitely seems that Mogsy and Aaron have got the fastest pace, but whether that's a quality pace or a race pace, who knows?
They all pitted now, so I think the last 10 minutes they're gonna focus on some hot laps. I mean, oh, Aaron down. Boys are really pushing it now.
There's not much track action going on at the moment. Loads of people on out laps. Legendary, I believe. Legendary's on a lap. But nothing with improvements.
Is Davies within a second? No, is he in the 135? Or is he just on the brink of
He's
it?
just on the brink of it
Yeah,
by
just on the brink. Yeah.
by 99 thousandths.
Ah, okay.
But what I see here, and tell me if this is wrong, I think Legendary has the pace. If you see his lap, I've been looking and looking. He does everything pretty good, but it's mainly the track extent part that gets him and goes and then crashes hard. So if he just gets the lap together, I feel like he can be a very uh, strong rider in a one lap pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching him a lot and see he's pretty much nailing it. But then you have the exits where you don't have a lot of room on this track, so you cannot extend that much. Yep, and again he does. See, I think that's the part he struggled with, just the validations. Ooh, Mauji have a huge moment there. Little 6 minutes left.
Aaron could be on for a lap here. What's his sector 2 with its grey?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he goes wide. He goes wide.
So 5 minutes, well, just under 6 minutes remaining. Usually at this point in the session we see people go out on hot laps, 6 soft tyres in or whatever the tyre is at this point. That's probably the fastest. And then try and do what they can, but some choose opt not to, as Aaron just clips the curb down and goes down. And Toombs goes off the track quite badly there, and fortunately we won't be able to see what kind of improvement he'd been able to make.
Not long left in the session now.
Yeah, just a little 4 minutes. 4.5 minutes. Ooh, Aaron's down again. He's really trying to get pushed for a good lap here. Legendary crosses the line and is going for the hot lap, I think, and crashes on the first corner. Boys, I cannot wait for that Ducati power on the straights.
I bet.
Yeah, well, that's the biggest part I'm not hoping for, but looking forward to the whole season is just the power. The KTM had power, but not like that as the Ducati. Let's see if I can handle that much power on that fucking bike, but gonna have to see. No one on an improving lap. Moxie just crossed the line. Aaron is about to cross the line. Let's see if one of these three boys that just crossed the line can improve their lap and maybe get the lead of the session. Ooh, Davies is down, so that won't be it for this lap. Moxie, on the other hand, is looking to be on a good sector. No, it's Gray, but you know, who knows how far off he is. Aaron, Gray as well.
Legendary staying up for a hot lap, I believe, here.
Yeah.
He had a pretty nice exit out the last corner to start his lap.
Ooh, that's crucial. Let's see what he does. Of course, he's going to take it easy into turn one. All right. Bit of oversteer there. Let's see if Mr. Legendary can pull a lap together. Because that would be legendary. Okay, that's very bad. Alright. What's this, turn 5? Yes, that was turn 5. Okay, I had to think that. On he goes, braking for turn 6. Very tight hairpin, hard on the brakes. Be careful with the tip-in point. Gets it all right and bursts out on the exit. Now the corner section where the Yamaha should be absolutely blasting. All about the corner speed and the stability of the bike. Here he goes, and he has a bit of company there in front of him. But let's see what happens. He misses the apex slightly, but you know, not that much for explosive damage. Davies is lagging, and I think that affected Legendary for a bit there. But let's see if he can pull it back a bit in sector 4. Ooh! Okay. Speechless. Legendary is done with it. He's done with it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That was very unfortunate. Oh yeah, I think he just avoided a black flag there. Very unfortunate, but he is pulling back into the pits, and that's his session over for today. So he is ending it in with a bit bad luck and a disappointment, but he cannot be mad at his result or the feeling on the bike. I think he definitely felt good with the bike and felt competitive, so I think he can get some positive notes from the session today. Of course, unfortunately, his hot lap was cancelled early. Toombs is coming out of the pits, but I think he is just coming out for maybe a practice start or whatever, but I think he doesn't have enough time to set another lap. So let's see what's happening. Moxie is on the lap. No, he is on the out lap, but he's not gonna make it. Basically. Davies is revving his bike. Okay, they all finished. Aaron is the only one on track right now and the only one on the lap. You guys still here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it's just like, is this just going to be a long end to the session than I want to, because everyone else is going to be just watching their autopilots go around apart from legendaries in the pits.
Yep. this will not be improved lap time, as you see two great sectors, but who knows? Still valuable. He's seeming to like the bike and like the setup. So Aaron could be very dangerous, not a dangerous rider, but dangerous for the championship title. Of course, he came in late into the last season and definitely surprised us and did some good results. Now, good results is a different question, but definitely good races where where just unfortunate things happen. But here we go, then we cross the line, and that's the session over of the preseason test. Um, yeah, let's say, are we gonna do interviews?
No, I'd say let's just
Yeah,
go straight to the end.
yeah, let's do that.
Right.
All right, guys. So this is the time sheets. We have Moxie on the top of the leaderboards with a 135.6. Aaron in second, Jay Davies on the Skybike in third, Legendary fourth. You have Tooms in fifth, and Breakwing, the rookie, ending the preseason test in sixth. So I will thank you guys for watching this test. But don't you worry, there's another one coming right after, just now, of Division 1. So stay tuned in and let's do this.
Yeah, see you in a bit. Goodbye.
See you in a bit.